Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Paulie Malignaggi back hating on Canelo Alvarez, and look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Paulie Malignaggi has come out hating on Canelo yet again, mad that Canelo is not fighting his WBC mandatory and David Benavidez. But the problem with this is that Paulie Malignaggi is not keeping the same energy. See, when you look at it, Paulie Malignaggi is criticizing Canelo Alvarez for not fighting his mandatory at this very moment when that fight is still possible for September. But what's more interesting about it is he never said a word when Terence Crawford said, Jaron Boots Ennis is a lose-lose situation. I deserve to do what I want. He's too dangerous. I'm not fighting him. I have nothing to gain fighting Jaron Boots Ennis. But he had no criticism for him. He had no criticism for Devin Haney for not fighting his WBC mandatory and Shakur Stevenson. He had an option. He had a choice. Fight Shakur Stevenson, a young, highly skilled fighter, or fight a guy in Regis Prograis who's flat-footed, old, and coming off of a bad performance. And Devin Haney chose the old fighter coming off of a bad performance at a higher weight class. That's what he did. Neither one of these guys fought the best available fighter. So what happened? Paulie Malignaggi had zero criticism for either one of these fighters, while you're sitting up here hating on Canelo Alvarez for a fight that can still be made for September. I don't understand. And not only the fight can still be made for September is Canelo Alvarez has just had this mandatory and David Benavidez come up in March. It's officially his mandatory in March this month. David Benavidez has not been waiting no long time. He's just became the official mandatory right now. So what the hell is he talking about? He ain't been waiting no year. He ain't been waiting 2 years. He just became the mandatory now in March. And not only that, David Benavidez has still not yet activated his mandatory status. So the fact that you're hating and mad at Canelo for not fighting a guy who he has not been yet mandated to fight makes no sense to me. But you gave Terence Crawford a pass and no criticism. But you gave Devin Haney a pass and no criticism. Look, at the end of the day, if you put Terence Crawford and Devin Haney's resume together, it still wouldn't be half as good as Canelo Alvarez's resume. Canelo Alvarez has went out and challenged himself time and time again, fought the best and risked it all, while Terence Crawford and Devin Haney has never fought that level of competition, and they should have fought their mandatories. Paulie Malignaggi does not keep the same energy.